Madness. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Macho Movie Madness.
Oh, yeah.
I'm your host, Brandon. Alongside me always is Chris and Andrew.
Hey.
Hello.
Today, we're going to be talking about the, what'd you call it, cult film?
Maybe by this point.
I think maybe by this point.
Maybe.
Of course, we're talking about
not.
Waterworld today.
Yeah.
Starring Jackie Gleason and Henry Fonda.
One of the top 5 movies of all time.
Yeah, one of the top 5 movies of all time. Dennis Hopper.
One of the best looking.
Well, best looking motherfuckers of all time. Dennis Hopper. Wow, what a crazy bastard.
Especially in this movie.
No. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This is not one of my favorite movies.
What?
I know.
That's not a popular opinion on this table.
I waited until we started this to tell you guys that this is not my favorite movie in the world. So, you guys go ahead and you just take it away. You just talk about it.
Well, it's not my favorite movie either, but I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
Especially whenever it came out. I mean, obviously, I was knee-high to a short Indian.
Yeah.
I said it. Anyway, no, yeah, I was little when it came out. It was friggin' awesome. It was amazing.
Yeah.
First of all, let me just count down all the pluses, okay? Before you get into the cons, let me give you some of the pros, okay?
All right.
Kevin fucking Costner, one of the best actors of all time.
I'll give you that.
Time.
I'll give you that.
Even though it sounds like he was a total diva on the set of this.
Oh, yeah.
Other than that, I mean, he deserves it.
Is that every movie or just this movie?
Just this movie that I know of.
Well,
the director actually said, me and Andrew were watching something earlier, and the director of Waterworld said that Kevin Costner from now on should direct his own movies. That way he can act.
He can work with his favorite actor.
Yeah, he can work with his favorite actor.
well, I mean,
but joke's on him. Kevin Costner is actually a pretty amazing director.
Yeah. After this, he did The Postman and then Open Range, right?
Open Range is one of the best movies ever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed.
It is a phenomenal movie. Mm-hmm. Not just Western, movie in general.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyway, Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner's right up there in one of my favorite actors of all time. I will give you that. Right there with Kurt Russell. Like the ones you just don't really talk about anymore.
Yeah.
Like,
because it's like, duh.
Except
yeah, right, well, yeah, but
you got Kevin Costner. You got Post-Apocalypse. But it's it's a different take on a post-apocalypse.
We done messed the world up.
Exactly. They were way ahead of global warming.
Oh, hell yeah.
Even though the science isn't really there, if the polar ice caps melted, it wouldn't flood the entire world, but whatever. What else?
I like the art direction.
Yes.
It's got this weird steampunky looking vibe with all the stuff they're wearing.
Yes.
Everything's grimy.
The city.
Yeah.
The round city in the ocean, that was freaking awesome.
Some things reminded
me.
The
The smokers boat.
Yeah.
Was cool, where they like refine all the stuff and get all the gas.
I don't know who like directed and worked on the special effects or anything, but it kind of reminded me of Hook in a lot of ways. Like just the art direction.
Yeah.
I feel like it reminded me of Hook in some ways. Bit. Very similar. Like it was around the same time.
Plus, there's a lot of rope swinging and stuff.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's what it was. But the boats and stuff. But
the action in it is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And the action is actually so good that they made a Universal Studios show of Waterworld.
Yeah.
And it's still going, apparently.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there you go. That's all you need to know.
Case in point. It's open.
Case in point.
Go watch the movie now.
It's got ski-doos. How can you not like ski-doos?
Well, I can tell you one thing right now. If you don't, you're wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just is. It's got sail host. He drinks his own piss. What else do you want? It's a perfect movie.
Shades are coming off. He's
Yeah.
serious about
Yeah.
the piss line.
Yeah. That's probably one of the best lines in any podcast ever. He drinks his own piss. What more do you want from this movie?
Can ask nothing else of this man.
The only way it could be better is if it was Rip Torn drinking his own piss.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Would you like some sausages, Daddy?
Yeah.
Well, it's sterile and I like the taste. Patches O'Houlihan.
Patches O'Houlihan.
Patches O'Houlihan. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
But no,
I got some hookers in my room. You want to come? No thanks, no thanks, pal. Suit yourself, queer. I don't think you could say that in any like movie anymore. I don't even. It's just like it was like 10 years ago.
Oh, he could. Rip
Rip Torn good. Suit yourself, queer.
Yeah.
So now that we've stated what we like about it, what don't you like about it?
I don't know. Like I think
it's corny.
it's corny.
Yeah.
It's corny, and it seems like Dennis Hopper had to be involved in every corny movie in the 90s.
Dude.
Which I mean, 90s movies were corny, right? But like you had fucking Super Mario Brothers, and he was insane.
Yeah.
And corny, and then he's just like not much different in this movie to me. I don't know.
He is not a good bad guy.
He's just I think the best role that I liked Dennis Hopper in bad guy wise was Speed, and even then he was eccentric as can be.
Yeah.
Just weird.
They still could have had
even Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the new 2 or whatever he was in.
Yeah.
He's just weird.
Yeah.
He's just a weird dude.
I think they kind of missed the boat by going the campy route and not going with somebody a little more menacing.
I think so too. Yeah. I think they could have
But
done a little bit better.
he does have some really good lines.
He does. He's pretty crazy. He does some crazy shit in it. But
He's very funny.
I think that's what separates like how serious this movie could have been, how like cool this movie could have been versus it's just another Hook to me for some reason. Like I don't know, it falls in that line, and I like Hook, but Hook can be campy.
Yeah.
This one I think could have been better without the campiness.
Yeah, I agree.
And when I was a kid, I didn't like the post-apocalyptic Waterworld stuff. I
loved it.
Well, and I thought it was different. It was definitely a 180 from like the Mad Max desert stuff.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I just didn't like.
When I was a kid, I loved post-apocalyptic.
I don't like things that revolve around the sea.
I still do.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't like things that revolve around the sea or water that much.
I don't either.
You know what I mean?
That's why it surprises me that I like this.
Right, I just don't like Jaws is about as far as I go.
Yeah.
But I just don't like things that are in the sea. I just think it's boring.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I think it's terrifying.
Well, it is terrifying, but I think the coolest thing I've seen here lately was Aquaman.
I haven't seen Aquaman.
Sea wise, but I mean, even then, like it just nothing is ever.
What about
interested
the
in
Meg? Dude, what the fuck, man?
I don't know about that. It's all right.
We need to do a Warehouse B on the Meg.
Yeah, we can do that.
I don't know how much did they spend. That's how I feel about.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's a little too Hollywood.
Yeah, it's very Hollywood.
But it's also anything that is made to be like a B
to be
movie,
bad.
I kind of feel like we should
throw in there
in
the Warehouse.
Yeah.
I can see that. I don't know, like this. I'm really weird about post-apocalyptic stuff. Like, I don't know if I like Book of Eli was cool. I don't like Desert Wastelands. I think it's boring. I think this is probably.
It is
I think maybe I've flipped and gone in a direction where I think a Waterworld would be cooler than a Desert Wasteland, but I still find them all boring and barren, and I just don't like that in movies anymore. I think I'm sick of them.
Yeah,
I think
it has been
like
done to death.
and so is zombie movies, but I still think I like zombie outbreak movies more than I do like post-apocalyptic barren wasteland stuff.
Oh, not me.
Really? I just don't like.
I mean, I love post-apocalyptic movies, but I also like zombie movies.
Right.
I mean, it's
like just and there's different themes. I just think I would still go zombie, but I don't know. I just never I never took to it like some people did.
Yeah,
I love Costner. I love Costner. Don't get me wrong, and I don't think it's a bad movie.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
It's just I don't think.
But I still love it.
Well,
I don't necessarily think it's all that bad of a movie.
That's what people like. There was somebody that me and Andrew used to work with. I debated this movie with him, and I said, if you compare it to other movies that came out around the same time, it's not that bad.
No,
there's a lot of cheese.
The 90s was cheese ball.
It's
fest.
cheesy, but it's fun. It's a fun check your brain at the door.
Well, that's how most of them were, though.
Yeah,
popcorn movie.
Yeah.
They had a lot of good cheese ball.
It
popcorn
was
movies in the 90s.
Waterworld was the most expensive movie that had been made
by
at that
time.
point, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Probably.
Yeah, probably until Titanic a couple of
Yeah.
years later. But
What year was it? What year was Waterworld?
95.
Was it
is when
95?
came out. They
I thought it
made
was
it
earlier.
in 94, and they spent $200 million.
at one point they had to spend a
I
little
thought it
bit
was-
more because the set sunk.
Yes.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I was thinking 92 or 3 for some reason, but
No, he was doing Robin Hood by
Yes.
now.
yeah, you're right.
Yes.
Also, good movie.
Yeah.
Damn good movie.
Dude, I love that movie.
That's a good movie.
I don't care how bad his, like, he
Dude.
didn't have an accent.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah, we were talking about
Oh
that
yeah,
earlier.
yeah. I don't care. I don't care though. Dude, Kevin Costner's the shit. I liked Tin Cup. How you gonna like Tin Cup?
That's what I was about to say. How you
Exactly. I
The
like
only-
Kevin Costner.
The only good thing about Tin Cup, Kevin Costner's in it.
Exactly. Cheech Marin's in it.
So
Rene Russo.
what do we think of Kevin Costner's character in this?
The whole
I liked him better than Tin Cup.
the whole mutant thing is very
Yeah. You
Wonky.
swim underwater. And
Yeah.
breathe and
He
shit.
was real kind of the whole time.
I get it though.
He was better
Like
than
he
Robin
was
Hood.
supposed to be a loner
Right.
Mhm.
and he didn't have a name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean I get why he was acting the way that he was, but
I liked him Robin Hood better.
well yeah.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen Draft Day?
Yeah, Draft
You-
Day's
you
really
watch
good.
Draft
I
Day.
think I
you need to
did.
watch Draft Day. It's good shit. Field of Dreams.
I even like the one where he's the dying assassin.
Yeah.
I can't
Dude,
remember
that's good.
the name of that one. But
You seen him in Mr.
30
Brooks?
30
Have you seen Mr. Brooks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was good too.
as far as other actors in this, we didn't like Dennis Hopper.
No.
No, and I don't know why. I don't even know why, to be honest. I like Dennis Hopper. I do, but
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I can't
Easy Rider.
I guess.
I'm trying to think of a movie. Well, Easy Rider. but-
Speed. I don't know.
yeah, but I didn't like him in Speed.
I guess it was he just stuck out to me better in Speed. But I mean, I love Speed because of Keanu.
Yeah.
and-
it's-
And I didn't mind him in this. I just think it would have been better, if we'd have had a more serious actor. Somebody like
yeah, I think so too.
Dustin
Dustin Hoffman. No, I'm just kidding.
like in the last video,
Captain Hook.
like in the last video we did, we were talking about Michael Wincott and what a good actor is.
Dude, that
You know,
would have been awesome.
Somebody like him or somebody
Give him the reins, man.
like Hans Gruber. I can't think of his name right now. Somebody like him.
Alan Rickman?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Alan Rickman would have been awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, but anyway, we got Dennis Hopper, and it was what it was. So,
Yeah.
any other performances stand out?
There was
No.
the love interest, I guess you could say she was.
Nothing else stands
Showed
out.
him her boobies.
Yeah, I don't remember her name.
Helen, I want to say.
Helen Hunt.
No, I wish.
Me too.
No, I mean she was good. The girl was good. I didn't know until Andrew pointed it out. The girl, she is the girl in
Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite, the one with the
Oh,
hair
yeah.
to
Uh-huh,
the
yeah.
side.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
What else? She was in the 90s. She wasn't in a lot. She
She was a little girl,
She was in was it a Seal movie? Like with it's like a little kid movie.
like
It's
Kiss on a Rose.
like kid. yeah, baby. Baby.
She was in Batman.
Yeah, she was in Batman. She was in that Karina movie with Ray Liotta and Whoopi Goldberg. I remember that movie. That was not a movie we need to talk about. I just
Shut it down.
do you have you seen that movie? What weird, dude? Weird. Ray Liotta and Whoopi Goldberg. She's like she like becomes a nanny or a house assistant. And it's like in the 50s or 60s where interracial couples are not a thing, and of course Ray Liotta and her become a thing.
Dude, not to say that Ray Liotta wouldn't date a black girl. Obviously, he would.
Ray Liotta can do whatever he wants.
I'm pretty sure Ray Liotta had a black girlfriend.
I don't
at
know.
one
He
time.
can do whatever he wants. He's Ray Liotta.
I think he did because he was
Chantix helped him stop smoking.
That's right.
he was on
Chantix.
he was on the red carpet with a black girl one time. It's perfectly normal. Not to say that he wouldn't, but
Whoopi.
to think that Ray fucking Liotta would be caught dead with his ding dong in Whoopi Goldberg.
It's a movie, Chris.
That's not
terrible.
good, fella.
That's
That is not good,
That
fella.
is not good, fella.
That is not good, fella.
Fella. No. Oh,
Let me tell
man.
you.
Anyway, that's our view.
Let me tell you, Ray Liotta could have any woman he wants,
Yeah. With or without Chantix.
with or without Chantix. Damn it!
Oh crap! This is going downhill fast.
Oh.
I don't care. We picked Waterworld. We knew this was going to happen.
Yeah. This shit's gonna sink.
I think people are starting. Okay, I was a teenager in '95 when this came out, and
Nick, you old.
I can remember it kind of had a stigma about it. You know,
Yes,
it's like
yes.
this is that movie, and so you kind of watched it to see the train wreck. And now that we're 20 some odd years later, people I think are actually starting to watch it again.
Oh, I think so,
for
too.
what it is.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Well, it's up to us to show the younger generation these
Yeah.
awfully bad good movies.
Yeah.
but I don't think it's particularly all that bad. It's not one I would go out of my way to pick, but
Yeah.
I mean, if it was on, I'd watch it.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't. I've seen it enough. I've seen enough for my
a
lifetime.
big, fun, dumb sea adventure.
Yeah. It's got a lot of good action. When the smokers show up to take over that round city, that was freaking awesome.
Speaking of Chantix, they're painting the smokers as bad guys in this movie.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're spreading lung cancer.
Thanks, Ray Liotta.
Yeah. Thank you, Ray.
Ray,
Thanks,
Ray-
Whoopi.
Ray Liotta gave me lung cancer.
Yeah. Thanks, Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg gave me brain cancer. Ugh.
Oh shoot!
I'm getting cancer from all directions.
Anyway, no, I agree. I think people are turning around on Waterworld, and I think they're, even though it's not good, it's not that bad, and I think people are starting to come around to that idea that it's not that bad. It's definitely not good, but it is what it is. Like I said,
Right.
it's definitely an original idea, and that means more to me
Yes.
than most things that are coming out now.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Production value is much better
Mm-hmm.
than I think it ever has been. I think production value is amazing right now.
Yeah.
Do you remember who directed this?
Is his name Kevin Reynolds? Was that
Maybe.
his
I
name?
don't
He did Robin Hood. Prince
Okay.
of Thieves.
Okay.
But yeah, production value is much better now than it ever has been. They can't come up with an original idea, and when they do, it's like it can be something that is just half-ass original, and people laud it like it's amazing. It's the
They
most,
can reskin shit and not. I mean, everybody knows it by now, but I mean, look at Avatar. It's Dances with Wolves, also Kevin Costner.
Yeah. And Dances with Wolves is Fern Gully.
Yeah, it's incredible though. It's a good.
Oh,
movie.
it is. Yeah,
it's
Dances
good.
with Wolves is the better. Dances with Wolves is one of the best movies ever.
Yeah,
I know I've said that about like 4 different movies.
No, it is though.
They all have Kevin Costner.
They all have Kevin.
And they all
Costner.
have Kevin Costner or Kurt Russell.
Go watch Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, Wyatt Earp, man, whew, it's good stuff. Good
I'm
stuff.
telling you, son.
If it involves Kevin Costner,
Go
or,
watch Silverado, man.
yeah, I know, or Kurt Russell, either one, they're both in every good movie you'll ever think of.
But anyway,
So you got the rope. We're gonna tie Brandon up and make him watch this movie.
I think we should.
I'll fight. I'll fight back. I got a rape whistle.
I don't know you.
I don't know you.
That's my
They won't hear you underwater.
Yeah,
My purse.
we'll put you underwater. Hopefully, he's
Waterboard
a mutant.
me.
Hopefully, he's a mutant like Kevin Costner.
I hope so for my sake.
Got vaginas behind your ears.
Yeah.
I hope so for my sake. Be a bad deal. Clean them out. Any other closing statements other than you want to murder me?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I may see y'all next time. I don't know. They will for sure. See y'all later.
See ya.
Bye.